Picture this. You are standing at the edge of a cliff, the wind howling around you, the ground beneath your feet crumbling away. Below you lies an abyss, a vast, dark void that seems to swallow all light and hope. This is life at its most raw, its most unforgiving. We have all been there, haven't we? Moments when the weight of the world feels unbearable, when the future seems shrouded in uncertainty, and when the pain of the present threatens to consume us entirely. But what if I told you that this abyss is not your enemy? What if I told you that it is, in fact, your greatest teacher? Stoicism, an ancient philosophy born in the crucible of human suffering, teaches us that the most difficult situations in life are not punishments, but opportunities. Opportunities to rise, to grow, and to discover the unshakable core within us. The Stoics were not strangers to hardship. Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor, ruled an empire while grappling with personal loss and constant war. Epictetus, a former slave, endured unimaginable suffering, yet emerged as one of history's greatest teachers of resilience. Seneca, a statesman and philosopher, faced exile and betrayal, yet his words continued to inspire millions. These were not men who lived charmed lives, they were warriors of the mind, masters of their own fate. They understood that life's challenges are not meant to break us, but to forge us into something stronger, something unbreakable. Today, we will explore the timeless lessons of Stoicism, lessons that can guide us through the storms of life, helping us to overcome destructive emotions, cultivate self-control, and embrace the power of fortitude. This is not just a philosophy, it is a way of life, and it begins with a single question: what is truly within your control? Number 1, the dichotomy of control. What is truly yours? The Stoics believed that the foundation of a tranquil mind lies in understanding what is within our control and what is not. Epictetus, the former slave-turned-philosopher, once said, "Some things are within our power while others are not. Within our power are opinion, motivation, desire, aversion, and, in a word, whatever is of our own doing. Outside our power are body, property, reputation, office, and in a word, whatever is not of our own doing." This simple yet profound idea, the dichotomy of control, is the cornerstone of Stoic philosophy. It teaches us to focus our energy on what we can change and to accept what we cannot. Too often, we waste our precious time and mental resources worrying about external events, things like the opinions of others, the unpredictability of the future, or the actions of those around us. But the Stoics remind us that these things are not within our control. What is within our control, however, is how we respond to them. Imagine you are caught in a storm. You cannot stop the rain or calm the winds, but you can choose how to navigate through it. You can choose to panic, to curse the heavens, or you can choose to adapt, to find shelter, and to keep moving forward. This is the essence of the Stoic mindset, to focus not on the storm itself, but on how you weather it. By embracing the dichotomy of control, we free ourselves from the tyranny of external circumstances. We learn to let go of what we cannot change and to take responsibility for what we can. This is not a passive acceptance of fate, but an active engagement with life. It is a call to action, a call to take control of our thoughts, our emotions, and our actions, even in the face of adversity. Number 2, the art of acceptance, embracing what cannot be changed. One of the most powerful lessons Stoicism teaches us is the art of acceptance. Life is unpredictable, and often it does not go according to plan. We face setbacks, disappointments, and losses that can leave us feeling helpless and defeated. But the Stoics remind us that resistance to what cannot be changed only amplifies our suffering. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, wrote, "Accept the things to which fate binds you, and love the people with whom fate brings you together, but do so with all your heart." These words are a reminder that acceptance is not resignation. It is an act of courage. It is the willingness to face reality as it is, without illusion or denial, and to find peace within it. Think of a tree in the midst of a storm. It does not resist the wind. It bends with it, allowing its branches to sway and its leaves to flutter. In doing so, it avoids being uprooted. This is the power of acceptance, the ability to bend without breaking, to adapt without losing ourselves. When we accept what cannot be changed, we free ourselves from the burden of futile struggle. We stop fighting against the currents of life and instead learn to flow with them. This does not mean we become passive or indifferent. Rather, it means we conserve our energy for the battles that truly matter, the battles within ourselves. Number 3, the power of perspective. Reframing adversity. The Stoics believe that our perception of events shapes our experience of them. As Epictetus famously said, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. This idea lies at the heart of Stoic philosophy, the power of perspective. Adversity, in and of itself, is neutral. It is neither good nor bad, it simply is. What gives it meaning is the lens through which we view it. To the untrained mind, a setback may seem like a catastrophe, a failure, or a sign of defeat. But to the Stoic, it is an opportunity, a chance to learn, to grow, and to prove one's strength. Consider the story of Thomas Edison, who famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." This is the Stoic mindset in action, the ability to reframe failure as progress, to see obstacles as stepping stones, and to find meaning in the midst of chaos. By shifting our perspective, we transform adversity into a teacher. Every challenge becomes a lesson, every setback a setup for a comeback. This is not mere optimism. It is a deliberate choice to see the world through the eyes of a Stoic, to find strength in struggle and purpose in pain. Number 4, the practice of self-control. Mastering your emotions. At the core of Stoicism lies the practice of self-control, the ability to master our emotions rather than being mastered by them. The Stoics understood that destructive emotions like anger, fear, and envy are not caused by external events, but by our judgments about those events. Seneca, in his essay on anger, wrote, "Anger, if not restrained, is frequently more hurtful to us than the injury that provokes it." He reminds us that unchecked emotions can cloud our judgment, lead us to act impulsively, and ultimately cause more harm than good. The Stoic approach to emotions is not to suppress them, but to understand them. By examining the root causes of our feelings, we can learn to respond to them with wisdom and clarity. This requires discipline, mindfulness, and a commitment to self-awareness. Imagine you are in a heated argument. Your instinct may be to lash out, to defend yourself, or to seek revenge. But the Stoic pauses. They take a step back, breathe, and ask themselves, is this reaction serving me? Is it aligned with my values? Is it within my control? By doing so, they regain their composure and respond with intention rather than impulse. This is the power of self-control, the ability to remain calm in the face of chaos, to act with integrity even when provoked, and to rise above the turbulence of our emotions. Number 5, the path to virtue. Living with purpose. The ultimate goal of Stoicism is not just to endure life's challenges, but to live a life of virtue, a life guided by wisdom, courage, justice, and self-discipline. The Stoics believe that true happiness lies not in external achievements, but in the cultivation of inner character. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." These words are a call to action, a reminder that the pursuit of virtue is not a theoretical exercise, but a daily practice. It is about making choices that align with our highest values, even when it is difficult. When we live with purpose, we find meaning in every moment, even the most challenging ones. We see adversity not as a curse, but as a crucible, a test of our character and an opportunity to grow. This is the essence of Stoicism, the belief that we are not defined by what happens to us, but by how we respond to it. Life's most difficult situations are not meant to break us, they are meant to forge us. Through the wisdom of Stoicism, we can learn to face adversity with courage, to master our emotions with self-control, and to live with purpose and virtue. Remember, the storm will always come, but it is within your power to decide how you weather it. Stand firm, stay grounded, and let the winds of life reveal the unshakable strength within you. What are your views on this? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I will personally read all of your comments. And if you seriously want to level up in life, don't forget to show some love by hitting the like and subscribe button. Stay strong. Until next time.